Well, hello, everyone. Hello. I can see it's starting to pour in now. Oh, I'll turn my volume down because then it'll what echo. So I hope you're all doing fine. I've got my cards all ready for you. And I've just recorded, what have I recorded? Oh, hi, Ellie. Hi. Hello. Good evening from Adelaide. Hope all is well. Hope all is well with you, Ali. How's it going there then with the pandemic? Is it improving? Lisa Gully. Hi, my granddaughter Chloe is taking a wrong road. Her parents are unable to help. What can I do, please? Please help me. Okay, right. So let's have a look. I'll go for the card first. So what can Lisa do? What is it? What can she do for her granddaughter, please? Right. You can't actually do much because it's a lad that's with her, okay, and he is bad. He is bad for her, okay. So in this situation, you are being told never close the door on her, no matter what. Be there because he won't be soon, okay. But you don't be giving him money or giving him anything that can feed them, in that way. If she's going to go down a dark path, then she has to go all the way, unfortunately, until she comes back because it's not you that's the problem. It's not anybody else, so you can't change it. It's internal with her. It's not external, okay? And she has to find a way. You have to allow that to happen. Otherwise, all that will happen is you'll end up losing the contact with her because you're family and you care about her and you love her and you can talk to her all you want, but I'm telling you now, she can have 10 people in her ear, but at the moment all she's listening to is someone else, okay? So can only just hope and pray that she turns things around. And when she does something encouraging, even a slight improvement, even if it was just getting up on time, then pay a compliment. But continue as you are in a way, because you love her, but just be aware that the problem isn't with anybody else, it's within her, and that so therefore there's only her that can sort of like go through this, and she will learn something from it. She will. You can't stop somebody from destroying themselves, whether it be with addiction, relationships, and anything. Okay, so you've got to accept that that's how it is. You can't change it. Anybody trying to change, it's not going to work, love, because it's hair inside that's getting broken. Okay, so just keep an eye out on her. All right, but guys like this. They need taking off the face of the earth. So unreliable. He's so unreliable. Wait for him to break up, love. Wait for him to break up. Sarah, I haven't seen you in a long time. You'll be happy to know that you told me about a job I would get, and I got not just one, but 3 job offers. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing, Sarah. Pick of the bunch, eh? Pick of the bunch. Congratulations. I wanted to know, I'm taking a gap year because of COVID, but I'm hoping that my jobs will help me save the money needed to go back to university in January. Will I be able to do that? Do you know what, Sarah, for you, because of your determination and you've got the right mindset, okay? When you've got the right mindset, you can do anything. And I definitely get with you that you're everything but for the long haul. So let's have a look. Will she be able to, get to university in January, was it? Yeah, in January, please. Right, okay, so I'm gonna say, right, I know you've been learning tarot, I know, so but don't take it as a no, okay? It is a no, but it could be no because you're not gonna go to that university, because this is a delay. I mean, if you was gonna get an out and out nasty no, it'd be the Ace of Swords reverse. So this is just like a different way of looking at things. So, you don't worry about it. You will go to a university. I'm just not sure it's that university. So I see you applying. You'll need to apply to several, okay? To several, all right. And then, like, keep your options open. I've got an eye there. Look, keep it open. And all these planets, you didn't think you was going to have to, but to get that course. It might be because it's full up, or it might be, they're only doing it in a certain way. I think if it's money, you're more than determined. You're not going to get free jobs just to piss it away, are you? And not save it. You're very, very determined. So I can only say that I don't think it'll be the university you're thinking. Or it could be that they delay it, for a couple of months or such. You just never know what's coming up. Okay, so, but don't worry about it. Right then, okay, Sarah, Kaz, I seem to be poorly a lot. Will my health improve? Thank you, and God bless you, my lovely. Okay, Kaz, been poorly a lot. What could she do? Right, okay. I don't know if it's you. I'll just go ahead and say this, right? So I'm seeing somebody who is unreliable, who's maybe not true to your face. Maybe he's giving you a bit of anxiety anyway. Because I'm seeing someone taking revenge, or it could be you that is actually feeling that way. I mean, we do. We all feel it sometimes, So it might be that you're not talking about your feelings, and maybe physically it's having a bit of an impact because it drains us, negativity and being upset with people, it drains us. So I don't know, maybe you've got somebody around you you can't trust, or it's saying that you don't trust people, I just kind of think that I'm gonna say, do you know what? I don't feel that there's too much there. Are you already like experiencing problems with like your lower half? Because I'm getting your lower half for some reason. I don't know. I'm seeing somebody in a chair here, like a chair. So I don't know if you recognise this person, but I kind of feel like that. Do you know what? Right, when you can, because like we all have to have a job and we all have to walk the dog and we all have to see our kids and everything. But when you can, just give yourself some nice personal time away. Just switch off your phone, as well. That stresses people out. Do you know what? I swear to God, it's like having another arm on you. That phone. And it makes you feel bad and witty because obviously if you're running news is negative, isn't it? There's nothing good. So feed your emotions. I try and just watch a good old fantasy film or something. Not those kind of fantasies, but like Ashlad or something, Fantasia. Just when my head's busting a little bit so that I don't have to think and work things out. With thrillers, you have to work things out, with the romantic. So I don't know that. do a bit of comedy. But so yeah, I'm just thinking if you could do that, all right, and just see how it goes. But yeah, it's off an hour, so that's draining. Okay, where am I? Oh, bless. Ali, my son has just gone down his physical training to join the army. Do you think he will get the call soon to do the 3 months training? And will he be okay? Let's have a look then. Let's have a look. Will he? Well, we'll go for this one here because there's all cogs and battles and everything. So, okay. Will he get his call to do the 3 months training? Okay, okay, right. So, I'm getting information not revealed, something you really shouldn't be knowing. Maybe something I shouldn't be telling you. Are you sure he wants to do this? Because I kind of feel like he might say he didn't get in on purpose. So I just ask him if it's really, really what it wants, and don't put the pressure on him, because I tell you now, I went to sign up with the TAs, the Territorial Army, toy soldiers, they call us, but I did a weekend of training, and I tell you now, I went with high heels and everything, thinking I was going to have a right good night out. I swear to God, I had blisters galore. You have to do the test and everything. So, maybe. Because I would say, yeah, they'll take him because they take like loads of people. They do. So I don't know. I think it's him. I think it's him. You're gonna have to talk to him, aren't you? And don't make it a bad thing because obviously he's wanting to say he didn't get in to save face in a way, that has changed his mind. So, which is opposite, isn't it? You want him to say, "Oh yeah, I got in and I turned it down," but with him, it's the other way around. So, just check in with him, darling. Hey, Ina, I have a neighbour with the name M. Everything I wear, she wears. I have to hide from her, I swear. And she's telling people she will look like me. Please tell me, will she stop? It's scaring me. Let's have a look then. Let's have a look. What's going on with this woman? What's this woman doing? Is she a threat, or is she just got no identity of her own? Oh, I can see this, woman has been a bit of a bully, I really do. I think she's a bit of a bully. She's got a very domineering presence about her, okay? And, slightly intimidating, really. So if she's doing these things, what I would say is it's a phase. She's not going to keep it up, okay? She does different things all the time, so just the thing is, right? If you said, "Oh, I don't know how close she is as a neighbour," because like I swear to God, I only say hi every now and again, and that's it for me. So you need to keep it kind of like that, because at the end of the day, she's just gonna do it more and more and more, and she's a person who likes to take over everything, so anything you say, she'll start doing it, or if you told her something, she'll tell somebody. So just cut her off. Just cut her off. Or I tell you what, start wearing bin liners. No, start wearing some at Florrie or something, See if she wears that then. Uh, it's just, I don't know. I don't know why people are like that. It's sometimes they've just got no idea at all. But if she starts becoming a problem, but just try and ignore her. That's what I would do. Just ignore her, and if she knocks on the door, ignore her. I mean, that must be awful. That I once sat with in my living room with me curtains closed all day, so that people, when they came, I could pretend not to be in. But yeah, it's just just keep an eye out there. Don't over challenge her. Don't, because she could turn nasty. She can turn nasty, so that's what I don't want. So just better to like a, a slow retreat with this woman. Okay. Okay, Ina, I've done right, Sarah. Yes, I'll have to transfer, not the same university. Brilliant, brilliant. Marty, will Paul be okay in his job? Thank you. Will Paul be okay in his job? Okay, if this is a new job, then I'm going to be slightly worried here, okay, because I just think somebody's mental health, as if like he might not be able to set the pressure of somebody above him. Normally it's a woman lashing out, or it could be a woman around him who don't want him to go to work, or, kicks off all the time. So I've kind of got that. So I'm either going to say that, there could be concerns for his mental health, or that a woman around him is going to make things very, very difficult for him. Okay. And we'll just see then, because I just don't see that this is going to work out very well, unless mass changes are made. But, this woman is horrible, horrible. Okay, so blessings, grace and peace to all. Hello, Luz Marina. Hello, everyone. Hello, Luz. Ali, hit like that, like everyone. Let's have this amazing person. Yeah, hit my button. Hit my button. Oh dear. Right, so Luz, my uncle I love died last week, and cousin's wife and wife did not inform me. Is one of my cousins or wife against me? Oh, that's awful, isn't it? But already it's popping into my head, They didn't see it that way. They don't see it that way. So let's have a look. Shall we ask why they didn't? What's the reason behind not telling you straight away? All right, I'm going to say this, and I don't want you to be upset, but is it that they've left a message before or something, and maybe you've not responded, or you haven't seen something like a text or something? Because I do get news was delayed, so there was late in telling you, but they meant to. So I don't know whether they just got stuff behind. I'm not seeing any like nastiness around this at all. I think that just some people just don't think. They just don't think, and they think, oh yeah, I'll do it. It might put you on the list who's going to do it, and then something else has come up. And I know it's not like they forgot to ring you. They intended to ring you, but got waylaid. Okay, and that's how I feel about that. Okay, so no, I just think of the probably like that in normal life, in real life. And I know other people would go, "Oh yeah, but shock horror." But the reason I say something similar because I know a relative of mine didn't inform her cousin that her sister had died, and they was upset about it. But the relative didn't see anything wrong with it. Do you know what I mean? They didn't see it. So if you had swords all around my darling, I'd say yeah, there was up to some shenanigans, but I get no malice with this. Okay, no malice at all. And it's sad. It is sad. I don't know if you've been able to get to the funeral or what have you, but he will. If you had a good relationship, I can see that. If you may believe that he's coming around you or he's been about with you since, okay? Maybe even when you didn't even know, you might have thought of him or something. So there are no coincidences here, no coincidences. So believe yourself, okay? He says he wants to join the forces. I'll just go with the flow. Yeah, just let him, you never know, do you? You never know why that answer is going to end up coming out the way it does. And it's never the way we think. I told you, I'm like Nostradamus. It makes sense after. I think he will become a personal trainer. Oh, well, that would be good for him, wouldn't it? Ina, spot on. You are. Yes, she's always peeping at me. Peeping me at the spot on Thank you. You're 100% correct. So great stuff. Great stuff. When will I reunite with my husband? Okay. Mr. S. Pradham. S. Pradham. When will he renew? When will he reunite with his husband? It's a weird one, this. It's a weird one, okay? So, I get, when you finish your journey, when you finish your journey, you're on some kind of journey. Is one of you here and one of you is not? Because I'm seeing the world card here. So, it feels like he's at the other side of the world, and stuff. So, but I am seeing that, yeah, definitely, you will reunite. You will reunite, but I feel like it's at the end of something, okay? The end. And it's major arcana as well. The world is a big deal with you. It's like a cycle, a cycle. So, I mean, it could be, it could be that, or it could be, somebody's overseas, overseas, because I was thinking about, well, I don't say, but I was thinking about, somebody marrying somebody of not the same uh, scent. Why would I say scent? Like the same country, different countries, and that way. Okay, so but either way, I am seeing this as good. I am seeing this as good. So when you do reunite, it is for real. It's because of love. It's not to do with anything else. There's no shite card there. Just says at the end of the world. Okay, you is well. Is he your well? That kind of thing. Juicy Damin, my sister-in-law is holding jewellery. My husband and I bought his late mother about 5 pieces. Will she give it back? He's not asking for any other jewellery, just what he gave her. Right, okay. Well, I think that's fair, isn't it? It's fair. Let's have a look. Will she give him their jewellery? No, I'm going to tell you now it's not going to be returned. I'm getting no return, no return. So it's not going to be returned to use. If you've asked, because we all have to ask, don't we? So we should ask for it to be returned and make sure it is. Um, and I can't think of a reason, why I would deny my brother certain parts of my mum's jewellery. Because at the end of the day, they're dead and gone. That's it. They're just possessions, really. They're just possessions. They hold nothing, they hold nothing of any value, sentiment, like in your heart thing, really. Because the energy's gone. It's gone. The dead's gone. That's what I keep getting. That's what I keep getting. I hope she ain't a nasty piece of work, if she does that to you, don't ever speak to her again. Get rid, because that's just an awful thing to do. Is she this younger sister? She's younger sister, because I'm seeing her younger. Oh, it's all wrong, isn't it? It's all bloody wrong. Has she not retained your calls? Is that it? Has she not? Ah, maybe it's that she hasn't returned your calls. Maybe she hasn't got in touch with you. Maybe she hasn't said. So ask again. Ask again. Okay. I mean, obviously, if it's a no, then it's she says no. But what I'm thinking is, has she not answered you yet? Has she not give you an answer? Just ask, bloody ask again, ask again. Okay, because it puts her in a very awkward situation. She should give you it. If you ask it, bloody hell. Yeah, so ask again. Push her, because it's the return. I don't think she's returning you. I hope that's the case anyway. Purple. Hi BP, I would have joined earlier, but YouTube did not notify me of the live. Anyway, you can let me know if my dad will get a job this month, October, November. So will her dad get a job this month? Oh, yes. He's getting into work. It'll be about 6 weeks. Very, very busy, you see. Coming up, a very, very busy time. So, yeah, but, just keep telling him to fill in them forms and applications and everything. Keep going until you start your job on the first day, okay? Until then, don't give up. So, yes, that's very, very positive. And he'll have to act like he's happy, okay? Blender61, someone's been a bit nasty to me at work. Will this change for the better? So that's all that. Well, you've got options here. You've got choice. You take it or you don't take it. Okay. What I would say here is take no notice. Just take no notice, treat them like they're your best friend, take no notice, okay? It's just a phase. I think they're going through is something, juggling all the time and trying to make ends meet, get this done, get that done, deadlines. They're just that way. So the only way you can stop this is obviously to tell them, or I mean, you could do. Or you could just ignore it and instead of focusing on them, focus on something else and a life outside. I think when you've got a life outside, even though it's still a irritating thing, nobody's ever going to gel with at work, and it does make you feel shit. So and people in offices or any groups can become very nasty. So ignore it, change your thoughts on it. That's what I did. I used to go to work and thinking they love me. They love me. Every time they say something, I'll give you that look. They love me. So just think about that and seek seek solace outside of work. Ali, you BFB, you are so spot on about my son. Bless. Right, Loz, it's okay. They told everyone after he was buried, so no. But my question, they told me after the funeral that it's okay, but I did ask to bring food, and they said they will call back, and it was last week. Right, Loz, let's have a look then to see what's going on, because all too often we blame ourselves thinking, oh, is it us, and then sometimes it's actually just them. So let's have a look, darling. Yeah, and my mum did that. Did exactly the same. She'd been buried months before she told the cousin, and the cousin went, didn't you think to tell me? But saying that, my mum could be a nasty piece of work, What does Luz need to do about this? Because you feel excluded, no doubt. Okay, there's your swords. Okay, there's your swords. Just stay out of it. Avoid. If they don't want to know you, they don't want to know you. Stay away. All this can lead to is upsetting you. It's like you're thinking ahead, having to work out what's going on and why they've said this and why they're doing this. It's they're just they're too much into themselves. They're too much into themselves. So if the cousin, if it's making you feel like that, you don't have to say you're fired and I'm not having out to do with you. Just step back and reduce altogether. Do you need to stay in contact with them? I mean, if they're going to be like that, don't have them around, you know, it's a minor irritation, get rid of them. You know, you've got other stuff in your life that you can lean on, okay? Make other stuff more important than that. Again, sometimes we have to, when we can't do out about it or change others, sometimes we have to take steps. But, you know, I'm sure you'll some family gossip somewhere as well, because it is coming. So just don't be wound up by people. Do not get wound up, okay, my lovely. Michelle, hi BFP, love your channel. I'm having trouble with a friend of mine. Is she playing funny buggers with me, or is something and nothing? Will I win at bingo? Right. We'll do the bingo first. Will Michelle win at bingo? I think you get your money back, maybe, you know, or you get something. So you might buy more tickets and have less, but there's still a bit of a win there. Okay, I don't know. You'll putting something wrong. Needs putting right. Something wrong needs putting right there. Go. Could it be a last call of a number and then you know, it's something else? Right. Let's have a look. Is your mate playing funny buggers? What's going on with your mate? It's to do with a man. She got a man. This is a man. She likes somebody. She really does. So it's to do with a man. It's not your man, so don't worry. Because I would be seeing something else. So yeah, she was wanting to be liked, I think, as well. So she's maybe getting. I'm seeing this could be on Facebook. You know, putting up stuff and like trying to make out, you know, that she's really, really happy and well liked. Okay, that's what I get, well liked. So, oh, just wait. Yeah, I think she's got a block. I think if she didn't have one, you know, she's got one. Definitely see a man there. I'm gonna say it's a man. She's spending time with somebody. Okay, so there you go. So don't take it personally. Uh, Michelle Day. Plus, I would have been like you said. Thank you. Oh, bless. Oh, well, I think you get your money back or something. Right then, Jersey. Thank you. I will ask again for the jewellery. Michelle Day. Did Megan on the night of the Bond premiere that Kate wore that fantastic dress? Did she go to the bottom of the garden and scream out aloud? And then give Harry a hard time. Did Megan? Well, use it. No, use these ones. Did Megan? You know, on that infamous night with their gold dress, did she go and scream at the bottom of the garden? Twice. I'm getting twice. I don't think she meant to scream twice, but no. What she was trying to do was she was trying to get information about this. Okay, so she was on the phone. She'll have been screaming at Sunshine Sacks. Okay, because that's her hierarchy who was supposed to thingy. But as well, you know, when I did the reading, she had the star. She saw it as the star, so she knew she couldn't compete, you know. So I do believe her and Harry argue and really do, you know, argue about stuff. But I don't think, you know, that is actually true. I think, that's it, isn't it? Twitter and YouTube. It's Twitter and YouTube. You know, it's people are just saying things how they would have thought it. But no, I'm not saying that she did actually. I'm saying that she accepted that Kate won that one. You know, oh, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. Harry won't frigging watch it, you know, so they was in separate rooms. And yeah, she's pissed off, but she's no more pissed off than usual. Okay. Matty Burrows, I'm just worried that Paul will be out of work. You just have to don't worry, right? You can't worry for him, okay? You have to worry for yourself, okay? You have to let him do stuff because, look, if you force him to go to work or you put the pressure on, keep this job, keep this job, you just gotta let them do what they want to do. Unless they really are stupid and like my lad came in and went, oh, he won't let me, progress on to work with the bricky, I'm going to leave. And I was like, I don't think you are. And I did talk to him and I said, find another job before you do. You're not thinking straight and it's not a mature way of dealing with things either. So, but maybe, I don't know who the fragile one is. So if your son hasn't ever had, or Paul hasn't ever had problems, with depression, anxiety, and stuff, then it's a woman at work who's going to be a bitch. It's but you will. Everything happens for a reason, okay? Tell him if he really wants a job, go into the care sector. You there take everybody with no experience. Even if you've done wrong in the past, you can still get they'll accept you because you've taken responsibility for yourself. And they train you and everything. And I've known loads of people go from being a non-experienced carer to end up working in the hospitals and stuff like that. So, there's always work in that sense anyway. Okay. All right. Purple. Oh, that's good. Can I ask another question? Yes, and let's make it, yeah, go on. Has Purple done it? I don't know. I don't know. Right, so Purple, can you ask another question? Of course you can, yes. No problem, matter. I'm hoping to get back with my ex at university in Cyprus. Will we get back together? Okay, let's have a look then. Well, we'll use these because these are 90, 90, 90. Okay, will Purple reunite with her Cypriot, with her ex, Cyprus? Okay, so what I'm going to say here is somebody is being forced to move on, and somebody doesn't want to move on. So I'm just not seeing it just yet. Okay, I'm not seeing it yet. I'm not seeing you leaving either. So that is obviously right what you don't want to hear at all. But I have to say that you have got the piece of dove there. Okay, so I think you've got something really, really significant, nice coming towards you, that wouldn't be able to come towards you if circumstances weren't as they are. Okay, so I think an honest conversation, but if you're going to be friends with him, that's fine. But even if he was just saying, "Am I going to return to Cyprus?" it looks like things would be delayed somewhat. Okay, so it's not an absolute no. It's just not at this point in time. Okay, and has that ship sailed as well? Somebody wants to say, has that ship sailed already? Okay. But I tell you what, whenever you don't hear what you want, look, life, you've got plenty of beautiful stuff coming. Okay, you just have to trust in the universe instead of looking like what you hanging on to what we've got. Okay, so but yeah, and I know there was not wrong with you at all. So I don't know. It just says that maybe it's just the journey. Maybe it's just the journey. Okay, so one moment. I am moving to the country after Christmas. Do you still see me working in aged care? Will I get a job? Will Ali work in aged care? Will he get a job? Will he or she get a job? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. They're always looking for work. There's loads of work in there. I've just said that to somebody about care work, you know. So, yeah, you will. Okay, there's good news for you. I think you start off with a few hours at first, you know what I mean? And then, yeah, you can do what you like. But, of course, you'll have to do all your training again. Even though you've done it, you have to do it with them. So, but I think you'll enjoy that. I think you'll enjoy it. Okay. Right, okay. Yeah, I agree. I think he's my soulmate. We had no issues, just that I can't travel to see him and he can't come to me, so we decided to call it off. We still talk regularly, though. Yeah, I mean, you know what? If the universe wanted you to be there, it would put you there, you know. And it's nice, isn't it, when you've got a relationship that is not ended badly, that you can still be friends with. I think that is a blessing, an absolute blessing. So. Okay, guys, well, that's it from me for today because I'm working another two live shows later. So if I know Aussies and the Americans know their time, but if you jump in on again, you can jump on at 4:30 and at 7:15 for tonight's live UK. Okay, guys, all right. I've really, really enjoyed this. Okay, it's been lovely. Thank you very much. Bye now.